I'm staying at this hotel. All the rappers that's performing in London, who's calling me, man? I'm with Kev on stage. I hate cold FaceTimes, bro.
Oh my God, it's outrageous.
Cold FaceTime.
That's like coming to my front door.
How do you have no shame? You want to see me right now?
God,
you have to see me right now. You don't know what I'm doing.
You can't just come to my house, man. I might not even have no drawers on.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm sorry, dog.
What up, y'all? Welcome to Not My Best Moment podcast with your boy Kev on stage. New York Times bestseller, author of Successful Failure. Thank you. We're here today with, listen, I'm trying to act professional, but it's Wale, okay?
That's the best. That's the best introduction right there.
Yes,
it's
Wale. Now, Wale, we're going to get to the part of the podcast, because it's where I bring my friends, artists, entertainers, athletes, all that. But I've been down with Wale since Madden, I believe, 2009. I kind of got in trouble that year you was on the Madden because me and my homeboy was playing it so much. And I remember very vividly my first apartment, my wife came in, and I think it was 2009. I don't know. It's been a long time. I'm an old man now. And she busts in, and me and my homeboy were playing the game, and she just was like, she stared at me, and then she backed up and closed the door. And I said, hey, man, you got to go, brother. I think I'm in trouble. And I slid the back door. We had a one-bedroom apartment. I slid the back door open. He went out the back, and I kind of rolled my controllers up, and I didn't really get on the game too much after that. But welcome to the podcast. You
still play Madden?
I don't play no more.
I just picked it up probably maybe 3 years ago.
Man, I miss it, and I feel like what happened was my sons – they were at an age where I could hand them the controller and they would play with it. Yeah. And then my oldest realized if the Xbox wasn't green, it wasn't on.
Yeah.
And once I plugged it in, he started pausing it. And then I just was like, dang, bro, I can't even have this.
It's over with.
And I really stopped playing video games.
You'll find it. It'll find its way back to you.
I need to.
Because it's like something, like you're writing all day and creating all day and talking all day. And like, just getting on Madden.
I was on the FIFA Switch for a minute.
I heard that's good. But
bro.
I can't get. I just play like side scrolls on the Switch. I just need something I don't get lost.
Yeah.
I don't want to be all lost in the wild with Zelda.
Yeah.
Beginning lost. I just need to go.
No, bro. I don't. It's low key. I got enough stress in my life. I don't come on the game to be stressed.
But having a Switch for somebody who travels a lot is a game changer.
It's the perfect game.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's the perfect game for somebody who travels.
Yeah.
We must tell the people Wale's Grammy nominated, 8 studio albums, dozen mixtapes, 27 plus features, collaborations. Download Everything Is a Lot right now. BET Award, Hip Hop Award, Nigeria Entertainment Award, Soul Train Award winner. That's not what we're here to talk about.
Black. That's a black low roster.
But the black community, we love you.
Yeah, I love it too.
And let me just tell you, we got questions, we got stuff, but I got you in front of me. Okay. Everything is a lot.
It's a lot, bro.
Brother, that to me, just a Kev. I'm no hip hop journalist. I'm not Ebro. I'm not Mero. I'm not Funk Flex. I'm just a nigga who love rap. Your magnum opus to me.
I
beautiful.
Thank you.
It's everything that you are great at. It's storytelling. It's vulnerability. It's production. It's hooks. It's Afro beats. It's. I like storytelling rap. So I'm like, yo, Wale was going through a lot in this album. Like, I wanted to call you. I ain't got your number, but I wanted to hit you. Be like, bro, was you okay over the last few years? Like, but you put it into your music, and I feel like that's the kind of rap I like. I'm not here to put anybody else down, but for me, that is. But is that the hardest kind of music to make?
No, I just be rapping about what's going on. Like, even like Self-Made, when we did Self-Made with Meek and Ross, like, that's what was going. Like I'm in Miami. I'm around all this like stuff. We on the road with Young Money.
Yeah,
like, this is what's going. I'm writing about what's going on. Everything's a lot. There's a lot of isolation. A lot of like big changes in life and career happened during that. Like switching labels, management, like just kind of like freeing myself from a lot of things. So it wasn't hard. Like you just get it out. I don't know if it's the healthiest way how I try to get these feelings out, because sometimes like my instinct is like, nah, don't say that, and then I'm like, no, you got to follow through with these feelings.
Yeah,
that's a little hard, but
It feels like it was almost therapeutic.
Yeah, I think most music should be.
Yeah,
most music should be. Not all, but you know.
Yeah, so I want to ask, like, there was a lot of themes of like trust, vulnerability, love, and loss.
Yeah,
I think to me were like some overarching themes.
Yeah.
Do you think that comes from the lifestyle, from music, or do you think it was just like your life? You know what I mean?
I think it's just my lifestyle. Like my lifestyle is like whether I hate it or not. Like my lifestyle is the music and music industry. You know?
Yeah,
I'm not like I ain't never one employee of the month. You know what I'm saying? But this is my job, and I do a good job. So it's the lifestyle come with it.
As an artist myself, one thing is hard. You make it, right? You believe it's the best thing out, and then you got to put it out for people to be criticized. You got to put it out for it to be consumed, but in order to be consumed, it has to be criticized.
Yeah.
How hard is it for you to take, because there's a lot of good, but it's not all good. How hard is it for you to because once it's out there, it's out there.
The funny thing is I haven't really seen nothing negative about this album.
No, me neither.
I haven't seen nothing negative. Grammy board. I know I'm a dark horse. I know. I didn't mean. Never mind. The Grammy people. But listen to what this guy was saying. This is real stuff. But a lot of the people that haven't been favorable of my career, they've been quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like on this album.
Which is praise almost.
Like I'm just like I thought we was ranking albums. I thought we was breaking down entendres. Like you know what I mean? He's on this song. Like how come we ain't doing that? You know? I forgot the question now. My hatred is that deep for my ops. It's so deep.
I was asking how hard is it to put basically it's like putting your heart out.
I haven't seen on this album yet, but I'm sure when this clip goes out, somebody will say something.
Right.
But
I'll show you something.
Yeah, you know what? It's not all that, nigga. But it is all that. But that don't bother me more than to be quite honest, I'm ready to see like so many people. I'm talking about from all walks of the industry, people I respect, executives, artists. Like, bro, album. I can't. Like, are you happy about this? The feedback, and I'm like, I'm not really in it, like,
yeah,
because I know it should be more. I know there's so many. I feel like the amount of people that have heard it is like 3% compared to the people that I know that it will change their life, their music. There's so many people that haven't heard it yet, so I can't really take I don't really receive the praise. I hear it because because it's not enough for what my goal was. You know
what was your goal? What did you set out for it to be?
To be what you said, the magnum opus, artistically, just like showing like the artistry, that the levels that I got. I got my first record deal. Like I couldn't write a hook to save my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I've been around so much, and I picked up on so much stuff, and it's like I've advanced as a songwriter, producer, singer. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing things that I haven't done in my career, like at the highest level. You know.
I love that. I think for me, watching a career, because I feel like Madden was it was before 2010, and it's 2026 now. So, sometimes rappers don't even get a chance to like experience that much life because they fall out of the industry, violence or whatever, or they just don't make music. It's hard. It's a tough industry, and it doesn't really favor artists' longevity. It's rare that they're able to be that long. How have you been able to stay not only sharp, but like kind of get better over your It's almost closing on 20-year career.
Obsession. Like I always admire great people and work ethic, and it ain't the healthiest, ain't the best way, but like I really like I put the work in, I put the time in. I be in that studio till I'm sick of, so I'm seeing things I'm sick of. You know what I mean? So like that keep me where I gotta go. And also I got dreams, I got goals that I still haven't, accomplished. Like I still want to achieve these things. You know what I'm saying? What
haven't you accomplished that you're still looking for? That's so interesting because outside looking in, as just a fan, it seems like you've achieved a lot, but your own goals are internal.
I mean, you're on film and TV. I mean, I know when you write some things or you're part of certain things, you want it to be received well. Nobody, we can all be like, I don't care what anybody think. I mean,
we just say that. We lie. It's a lie.
We're lying.
It's a lie.
We get paid off your opinions.
1,000%. I want you to like
us.
Yes.
So
we're just children. We want you to come in the playground and be like, man, you did a good job.
Bring it in, man. That's all, man. You know what marijuana I consume making these records, bro. Just give me some type of like vindication. Damn, it got away from me again, man. Every time I bring up these people,
your dreams and goals, you haven't realized yet.
I got it. Yeah, there's so many of them, and it's like I want Grammys. I want like number one sellers because I want to do that for my family, for my town. I want to put a Grammy in that African American museum.
Yeah,
I want something like hip hop never took it this far, like from DMV.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I made an album that like encapsulates like where we from, and like I got with a team EQT based out of DC, and we really like know how rich in culture that DC is, and like that's like a goal, like winning an award at the top of that this music business.
Yeah,
I want it. I think the music do it. I think it's a tricky time with algorithms and how media works right now, but I know that like, you know, what that can mean for the DMV, for the history of it.
Absolutely. I think to me you're the biggest artist out of the DMV. You introduced a lot of us to DMV as far as rappers go. I mean, growing up military, I didn't know nothing really about, you know, DC until you know, then it was like go-go music and all that stuff. I'm not saying it didn't exist, but prior to the internet, you weren't just like searching like, what's DC music like?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The internet wasn't really that, it wasn't a thing you did. I want to ask, because you kind of, you know, one of the few rappers that I can remember, you've had a pre-internet career and now you're at what is like, it's almost all internet.
Yeah.
What are the good parts or the bad parts from your early work till now where it's like so internet forward? It's like almost all internet.
I know my sales jumped off a cliff as soon as we went to streaming. You know what I mean? Like, I'm what they would call at the label a blue collar artist. Like the people, like I go to Chicago and I got a record store sign and there's a line going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because these people are real fans. They go to work. They're humans. But once we got into like more streaming, you don't buy an album no more. You just stream it once or twice. You know what I'm saying? So they just as passionate, but they're not buying it. You know what I'm saying? And they got away from me again. Am I too high? I was there. I was right there.
You were talking about the difference between pre-internet and current.
That shit no more. Like it's so much less of the like buying whole copies.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, yo, I love Wale. I love his album. I've streamed it maybe 100 times.
Yeah,
that's not even one album sale.
That is just insane.
Yeah.
I think about that a lot because early in my life, you like I remember my first album was like the Rough Riders compilation in 1999. I had to save $12 to get it. And when you spend that, like you don't, even if you don't like it, you still got to listen to it because I can't just throw it away.
Yeah.
I can't buy it. So I think we just lived with albums.
You give it a shot for real.
Yeah.
You gotta really sit with the project.
And then you also, I've been thinking about this. I think because of the internet, we open ourselves to somebody else's thoughts before we even digest the work anymore. Like I'll be watching a video and then like open the comments, see what other people think before you've even really had a chance to see what you think. And then you're just really influenced by what other people have said.
And we've been doing this for maybe like 15, 16 years now since society. So imagine how people's brains are warped. Like, you know, like what is a classic anymore? What is evergreen? And that's something that I was mindful of when I'm making this album. Like, I want stuff that feels like forever for real. Because what they said, like 1,200 songs was released every day last year.
Wow.
1,200. You know.
Wow.
And it was like 92% was independent artists, and then that little 8% is the major labels.
That's amazing.
That's crazy. Like so much. It's hard to cut through.
For sure. That's so interesting because you're such a big artist, but some of those problems are the same for everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, we all love Beyonce dropping a surprise album, but a lot of us don't have that sort of weight. And she, like you mentioned, she did the malls and the CD sign. Like she earned that audience throughout. It's kind of hard. I want to go back because one of the things I love about the way you rap is, as a sports fan, you work in sports thing. The Bison Dele line, it didn't even really dawn on me
Mm-hmm.
till my boy George Foster. I think it was George Foster was tweeting about it, and I was like, oh my God! Like I heard the name, I was like, oh, Bison Dele, but then what it really meant, I had to like pause, and I was like, oh, this nigga really like, and that Bison Dele is not even a big, like that's a deep cut of an athlete, and then the double entendre was like really. Like what you were saying and what it meant was crazy, but does that all come from your love of sports or from you being a former athlete or a combination of both?
I mean, that's just the rap stuff. Like that was, obviously the how he passed away and like
Yeah.
but nah, that's just like it's just what goes into this crazy brain of mine when I'm trying to like make a point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I mean, there's also an almanac. Most men have like a sports almanac stored off in their brain and remember like the most random players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
and all
sure.
of that. So I mean, I just I worked it in knowing that like a lot of people ain't gonna get the reference, but the people who do get the reference will be passionate enough to tell people like, do you know what he just said?
Yeah.
That was intentional.
Yeah. What does it feel like when somebody gets it? You be seeing the tweet like, yeah, brother. Yeah, you know I did the Bison Dele.
Vindication.
Yeah. Because it's such a deep cut. Like you have to know him and then know the story and then really know the story.
But also I know that
story.
it's probably gonna make a lot of people like, yo, let me Google what's going on. What is that? Because it was set up to be very clear. Like I want you to be like, okay,
yeah,
Bison Day. What is it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Because that's how I feel. Like when they call you brothers out here, like I be feeling like y'all all said we brothers. But
yeah.
I know one of y'all will do me. Like you know what I'm saying?
I that's another question I had listening to it. I was like, man, has it been harder to create because of how hard it is to like, I don't want to say like feel safe, but like trust who's around you. Like a lot of the themes is like, can I really trust you? You got Fredo, Blanco, who's in the boat type of stuff. It's like
super small. Like it's like I mean it's been a lot of isolation for real. Like just because like it's like I'm a little bit more accessible than most rappers because I don't have a huge entourage. Like people like people try to get next to you like a lot. Like you know what I'm saying? Or like when you got something going on, and that's literally some people's game plan. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I don't even like taking chances. They could call me introvert all they want. I don't need too many.
Yeah.
Too much of that.
Do you feel like that normal, let's say Wale he just rose his way up at a Fortune 500 company.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if you weren't an artist, you might have a totally different personality because there's no like, you can't like get next to you to get a promotion at a job?
Probably. Like I think like I'm guarded probably. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I probably would be way different if I didn't give my life to this thing.
Yeah. I feel like that for myself as well. It's like when you're coming up and you ain't got nothing, a lot of interactions feel genuine. But as you rise, it feels like it starts genuine. Then it's, hey, can I get this thing? Or
scared to respond to Happy New Year,
brother. It's just scared. See, man, I don't want to say Wale, but it's like if you ain't hit me in a few years and you like, what's up, Kev? I'll be like, what do you want?
Not even on that, but like, bro, I'm tired, man. It's like I don't even have the bandwidth to have all these messages in my phone.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm not even saying people have ulterior motives, but it's just like so many people do. You don't know who is like.
So much work to thumb through, like,
brother.
And then you got people trying to prove that they're not like that. Then you got people that it's just everything's a lot, my brother.
That's why the title is great, because sometimes I'll just be like, sorry, Grandma, I don't even know about you anymore.
Yeah, man.
Like, what you want, Grandma? You trying to get in Churchy season 3? I don't know. Grandma, you know.
Bison Dele start looking like Bison Dele brother out of the blue. Like, can I trust you? Man, why you keep telling me how much you fuck with me, bro? Like, you don't think once is enough? Like, who you trying to convince me of something? Like, bro, this industry, man, it definitely changed my personality for sure.
Yeah, I think that people always talk about you change, and I before it happened to me, I feel like I didn't understand that. But I do think it's a symbiotic relationship. Like, you want to be the same, but the way people treat you changes, and people hurt you, take advantage of you, lie on you, whatever. Then you it's your human nature to protect yourself.
Right.
So then you're just like, I don't know, like Major Payne said, like, what's your angle, boy?
Yeah.
Like, I don't really know what you're on. So and I'm not even saying you're on nothing, but let me just keep you at a distance to keep us both safe, so I can say what's up to you.
So it could be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boundaries, man.
Because once you cross the line, now I'm just like, all right, I gotta like
keep our circles small, so
Right.
because everybody I know got an angle. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
geometry bars.
That's geometry bars, real life bars. But like that's industry talk. That goes for everybody in the industry. Like I like that understand the small circle stuff, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel that. It feels like almost like, and if a lot of famous people have said this, fame becomes a cage. Like the bigger you are, the less you go, and the smaller areas you can go and feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not even talking about like trying to go out to dinner and, you know, not be bombarded. I'm just talking about like anything. You know what I'm saying? But let's switch subjects a little bit. I want to go all the way back to football at Bowie State. One of your not best moments when you did get cut.
I didn't get to play at Bowie. I got recruited by Rob. I went to Robert Morris for my freshman year, and then I transferred to Virginia State, and then I was doing my thing over there, and that's when I got kicked off.
Oh, you got kicked off?
Yeah, I got kicked off.
Can you share what happened?
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
I feel like most of the alumni, football alumni, know my lore over there, but so I got there. From Robert Morris, like, and I was like, that shit was like Hillman, bro. Like, Virginia State was like him. Like, cause I'm coming from Pittsburgh, cold and white, like, it's like Hillman. I'm like, whoa, my goodness.
Right.
So I felt more community there, like, you know what I'm saying? But I remember when football started, I was at the very, very bottom of this depth chart. Like, it's like 9 running backs. I'm like 8.
Oh, dang.
So I'm doing spring workouts, whatever. I'm like, cause I never looked like I played. Like, so by the time we got pads on, I'm like 7th string. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But the film don't lie. You feel me? The film does not lie. I remember I had asked Coach Faze, and I was like, this is like at the beginning before we started like scrimmaging. I was like, hey, you think? Cause I was trying to get my high school number back. I wore 2 in high school, and I was like, you think I can get like I asked him like, like on campus daytime. He was like, oh, we'll see. It was a team meeting, bro. After the team meeting, he's like, yeah, huh. And a lot of you new guys coming up to me talking about y'all want y'all number and y'all haven't done nothing. And I'm like, this motherfucker. And I'm like, I'm calling my cousin. I'm calling my old teammates. I'm like, bro, I cannot wait till we scrimmage each other. Boy, I can't. Man, I remember this scrimmage like it was yesterday. It was in Petersburg. So, like, I don't know if niggas know, but, like, Petersburg got, like we saw, like we couldn't practice on campus. We had this other off-site joint. We saw, like, real KKK. Like, we saw the real shit.
Oh, dang.
We saw it on the way to the joint. You know
wow.
Yeah, but I ended up like going crazy in the first time I got to touch the ball. Like, the whole team, everybody saw it. And coach talking to me all late and shit after practice and got my number changed and all of that. Like,
oh, now we get numbers back.
Yeah.
Now we get numbers that we asked for off campus.
Where's AK at? Let's get on. So now I'm in the rotation of the running backs, all of that, right? I went from 7th to like 2nd, and 3rd, whatever. And then actually the craziest thing happened. God rest his soul. The running back that was over me passed away that summer.
Oh wow.
So now I'm going in like 1-2, but I was like, I got there and like there was 2 transfers in, and like they could boogie, like they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and it was bigger, they was older, they was like, you know.
It was like Indiana.
He just started talking. Yeah, that's what it was like. And then I just remember all that favor that I earned myself. That shit was gone. He started talking to me crazy again. Like, yeah, go. You with the punt returners, man. You ain't with the just like. But I'm still like whatever. He know what I do. Like, watch this. And I just remember one day, like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was just moping, like just doing that shit. And I just kept fumbling. I was fumbling. Just like my mind was somewhere else. Like I was just fumbling, just whatever. And he was like, man, get on, just get on the hill. Get out of my face.
Oh damn.
And I do a little jogs and I start walking. I'm like walking. Then I like hear it get quiet. I look back, the whole team just looking at me like, he's making an example. Like,
oh, dang.
So I get back down. We all take a knee, whoop de whoop. We break, and then coach like, I need to talk to you tonight. Come by my office at like 6 o'clock tonight, because it was still 2 days, and then, you know, I already knew my time. I was like packing my shit before 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I called my people to come pick me up. I was like, you know what I mean? So I tried to hurry up and go to Bowie, and like, I'm gonna fuck these niggas up when I make it. Ooh, I can't wait. Like, I'm gonna break a school record on you.
Yeah.
Man, the NCAA was like, oh, no, you were on CIAA, same, that's 2 years you gotta
2
sit.
years?
Back then it was 2 years to transfer. In conference.
Oh, wow.
In conference, yeah. 1 year.
Okay.
1 year if it was another school, but yeah, there was no transfer portal back then.
Man.
So, but I'm like, damn, y'all really gonna say I was on the team if y'all kick? I played the blue and orange game, like, but you kicked me off before the season started. Yeah, so
wow.
I had no choice. It would have been nice to play for Bowie though.
Yeah.
That wasn't my finest moment.
So, so from then on, like, did you ever, was that it? After Bowie State didn't work out, were you just done with football completely?
I mean, there was no other options for real, because like what? I can't go I ain't want to go to like no D3 school. Like,
yeah.
I was just, Bowie was right down the street. I didn't even know what I still didn't know where I'm headed, but I knew football couldn't be it. You know.
So what was that like? Because usually if you're a collegiate level athlete, you've been good for your whole life, and that's been your main focus. So like, did it take a second for you to be like, "Damn, what am I finna do?"
I see. That's crazy, because I'm trying to think back. Like, I don't really remember. Like, maybe I don't know if I was delusional, thinking I could get cleared the next year or something like that. I don't know. I think I just stopped, man. Like, I just probably just was like, bro, like, it's too much. Like, you know what I mean?
Everything was a lot then.
I'm trying to get some money. Like, I'm trying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where the girls at? Type shit. Like, fuck this football shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's like just got me a job at Sprint, and got me a job at downtown locker room and up against the wall, and just man. Toodles to football. I kind of resented the gap. I couldn't even watch it for a while though.
Oh, really?
I couldn't. Like, I got like a 10-year gap where I wasn't really watching, because
you got what could have been.
I hate it. Yeah, I hated how it. I wish it would have just ended like, oh, okay, me on senior night, like, go score 2 touchdowns and call it. You know what I'm saying?
You could live with that.
Go give me one tryout somewhere, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I couldn't get none of that, so I was kind of resenting the game.
Do you think you carried that sort of like fire into rap?
Yeah.
For sure. You like
still there.
Still?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
proving yourself.
It's like, yeah, for sure. I used to play this is Pop Warner. We were real good. Like, I remember, I didn't know what it meant because I was so young, but now I'm older. Like, it's just, I remember one of the oldest coaches that we had, old black dude, but he was like, never what? And he was like, never be satisfied. And like, we used to say it all the time, but like, when I started getting to like high school and stuff like that, I'm like, damn, I really get it. But I really get what he meant by us not being satisfied. Like, you got to keep going, got to keep striving. How
long has your career been to you? Like, from when you were like either trying or deciding like, I'm about to try to do this till now?
I wouldn't. It might depend on who you ask for real. Cause
you though.
Even when I was on, I don't feel like I was really on for real.
Okay, so how do you define it?
Maybe I was on when Dig Dug came out, like right around that time probably. Cause I had songs on the radio, but it was like I wasn't doing shows.
Did you feel like you weren't on when you were on the radio?
I like my second radio hit. I was kind of on, but I still was working in downtown locker room. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing my song being played while I'm on my shift.
Hold on, Wale. Hold on.
But that's local. I mean, that's local radio though.
Still though, DC is a huge market.
Yeah. I mean,
everybody ain't got their song on the radio.
I got rents due every day, man.
Right.
Like,
Was it surreal to be at work and hear your song on the radio?
Not really, because like I do freestyles and give them to the DJs, and mainly DJ Alizé. They used to be like getting bad when he would play my version of the song, but I was used to hearing myself on the radio every now and then.
You know, that's so interesting. That really speaks to your like mindset.
I was kind of local famous before like the blogger technically took off. Like, a lot of blogger guys got like popular off of the blogs. But I was Wale to DC before that joint happened. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got both of them. I was lucky enough.
So what was the moment that was like, I'm on and I could quit these regular jobs?
Wow. I remember I missed my exam. I was gonna fail that class anyway, but Professor Tracy Babb. Yeah, it was like one of my communication classes, whatever. And I remember like not even trying to write my final paper, and like I just took a bus from New Carrollton to New York to meet with what label was it? I know that was with Jay-Z at the time. Yeah. And then around that time, like I knew I was like, I ain't going back to school.
You took a bus to meet Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Megabus?
Whatever. I think it was back then. Yeah, Megabus. Yeah.
That's that ambition.
Yeah, but I mean, not to like stand outside as like that, no. He wanted to meet with me too. Like,
no, I know. That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Like, but in order to get there, you took no, I know you wasn't just like walking there.
This nigga didn't just miss his exam and just.
But I'm saying you got on the bus like I'm finna go meet Jay-Z and rode 3-4 hours.
Yeah, and I was then I started touring with Mark Ronson, and I mean I'm like in London, bro. Like I was like in Shepherd's Bush for months.
Wow,
that's Central Seas Hood, man. But I was out there for months and months, and like, you know, I'm staying at this hotel. All the rappers that's performing in London, who's calling me, man? I'm with Kev on stage. I hate cold FaceTimes, bro.
Oh my God, it's outrageous.
Cold FaceTime.
That's like coming to my front door.
How do you have no shame? You want to see me right now?
God,
you have to see me right now. You don't know what I'm doing.
You can't just come to my house, man. I might not even have no drawers on.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm sorry,
cold
bro.
FaceTime is wild.
I'm sorry, but this is on brand because everything's a lot. So, yeah, it is. So
the moment is you leave school and you're like, okay, this is it.
I was like, you know, my mother didn't really know for real. She just knew that like I was like not going to school no more, like, and I needed a passport. Like, you feel me? But I like week 2 of that tour, man, I was like, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I signed to Mark Ronson, you know, and like I'm performing on the same stage with Rihanna back then. That's Bad Girl era.
Bad Girl,
Rihanna,
really.
Like, I'm meeting all these people, like, you know, I met Clark Kent, God rest his soul. I met him out there. Like, I met Pusha. No, actually, Pusha, I known the Clips a long time. But yeah, once I started getting around all of that, I was like, by the time I left London, I had to, like, there was a bidding war going. So
what does that feel like though? Like, are you feel like, yeah, nigga, what's up, coach?
Yeah,
I got the bidding war now.
I kind of, yeah, like, I mean, kind of. I kind of like,
because that chip on your shoulder is good for this industry.
I just always think about what could have happened.
That's what I was
just
gonna
one
ask you.
season at that state,
Yeah.
one season at that beautiful Hillman school. You know, because I already got popular when I was there because I could rap.
Yeah.
And I was like, and my cousin worked at the jersey store. I was wearing all the jerseys. Like, I was like, I was him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what would have happened if I could have just took some punts back on a Saturday on this campus? My life, but you know, right. I always wake up and be like, my knees feel good.
Yeah.
My back good. No, my memory, the little concussions are undiagnosed joints, but everything else we good. So
right.
I'm grateful God put me here though.
As a Nigerian American, has it been, you know, Toby's the only one I know really closely, or Yvonne, they often speak about how their parents wanted them to go one way. Was your family like
the lawyer engineer?
Yeah. Was it like that for you as well?
Yeah. So imagine, see, a lot of these Nigerian kids or diaspora kids now that are like middle school and high school, y'all do not understand how difficult it was back then to explain to these Nigerians that came in the 70s and the 80s, like, you want to rap? You want to do what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you mad? Like they want, it's like so rap that's even crazy.
Yeah.
Why you want to play like football? Like, you know. It, like, mommy, you know, like, I can get college free, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, I can get into college for free. Like, you know what I'm saying? Recruiter, man, tell her. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, like, chip don't go away, though. Chip, I'm going to have it. Like, I'll make one up. But
I think that is how you're raised is how you are.
Yeah.
Like you can't just let that go because you've been trying to prove that for so long. It's part of your DNA.
And I'm looking at like Damson, it's just like the niggas that's younger than me, and I'm like, bro, y'all parents are probably supportive, like shit. Look, like, thanks to Akeem Olajuwon, man, we got little kids, Nigerian kids learning hook shots at 6 instead of like being at trying to do molecules for your parents' admiration. You know what I'm saying? But these new younger Nigerian parents, they can set it straight.
You're a pioneer in that.
Yeah,
they could point to you. I mean, shoot, Yvonne and Toby probably pointing to you because you were the first. To me, I'm not Nigerian,
allegedly.
But to me, it was like,
allegedly,
yeah, you were the first. Like he did it.
He said it
right. But what does it feel like to be like a person that people can point to as proof of success, so that they can achieve their dreams?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Kev. I don't think that's like common knowledge. So
really,
I don't, and I'm not even trying to be doom and gloom. I just don't think it's like it's murky. It's like it's not as an absolute thing that you would think. A lot of people don't even know I'm Nigerian.
What?
Yeah. When I went on Fat Joe's show, he was like, "Oh, you African? Are you Nigerian?" I thought the name was enough, but yeah.
What
But being a pioneer is like most times that's like common knowledge, like you know what I'm saying. But it's murky. People don't really know what I've done in a lot of spaces in this game for real.
Wow.
So I don't really be like.
And it's hard to like. If you say that for yourself, then you sound boastful.
Yeah.
And it's like, but come on, man. Y'all see the landscape?
What do they?
That's why I'll say it for you.
Well.
And prove me wrong if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Let's go back to music. 2011, Interscope undershipped your debut album.
Yeah.
And then you left and you went to reinvent yourself and you went to Maybach Music Group.
Right.
Take us back to that time where, the label time at that time, it wasn't like now. Mm-hmm. Like the label says yes, no. It is yes, no. So how frustrated were you with, things you really couldn't control?
I didn't even know enough to be like, to feel nothing at all. That album, my debut album, leaked like 5 or 6 months before it came out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All the same blogs that was bigging me up my whole career are posting my debut album 5 months before it
fully out.
Yeah,
full album?
Yeah. It was that's when I really started to like the depression side of the industry first was born then. The second one is when it dropped and it got undershipped. Like nobody in the DMV like could even find it nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
snap.
And I'm like, I remember like I had to do like one of them talk shows, and I just remember like being in my hotel, like head in the pillow, just like how is this happening? Like my cousins are all over PG. They can't find this album. So what does that even say to where it is in other places? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I'm just like, everybody gonna think I'm a failure. Like all this work I done did in DC to put it on the map, and it's like all it comes down to this. You know what I mean? So that joint kind of like, that was the first like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever fully recovered from that, because it was just, you only get one shot at your debut, like, and they really did a number on me. And I remember Cole and E was talking about on their pod like how he saw it affecting me. Like he saw like I'm trying to push through these shows.
Yeah.
I think we was on tour with Jay-Z at the time, but I'm like, I'm trying to push through these shows, but it's like that just happened. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I go, they dropped me. But I wasn't tripping though, because I was making good money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the road regardless. I just was like, I was just in the mix, man. I was just like rapping with Gucci. I was with Gucci a lot. I was with Yo Gotti a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just around, and then just on that scene, we got no hands, and then everybody.
Classic, by the way.
And let's go. So, like, yo, about that drop. Like,
Yeah.
let's run that back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I don't even think it was a reinvention. I think it was more like knowing what I can, like knowing how this music business is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think Interscope didn't know what type of artist I was. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You see how we was listening off, and he was like, that's the blackest thing. Like,
yeah.
They didn't know that. Even though I'm making like Afrobeat songs and go-go songs and all these kind of songs talking about racial things, like,
Mm-hmm.
but they still, because I'm signed to my Ronson, they got me at the top 40 stations.
Wow.
And it was a disconnect, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you know, I bounced back from it. I ain't really get too messed up about like getting dropped. The undership thing, that's what really broke my heart for real.
So let me ask you, like, as an athlete, because you look up to players and then you catch up to them and you play against them. Do you feel like that as a rapper, like you were looking up to these rappers and then you're on stage with them? Like, did you have any surreal moments where you're like, dang, this is crazy, I'm on stage with, or I'm meeting Jay-Z, or I'm on stage with Jeezy, or
Jay was mad at me for most of the tour.
Was he?
Yeah. I think we toured together 3 times. He was mad with me on the tour, but there was a surreal moment. Like, I think we was in like Kentucky or something like that, or Nashville, the last day. And he was like, me and Cole was standing on the side of the stage. He was like, yo, come on stage. And he's like, and I'm just like, damn. I mean, I've known Jay for quite some time.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this is crazy being on stage with this guy. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, even them seeing you as peers down the road, whatever. And a lot of them, I'm planning on passing this year too. Like my idols, respectfully.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I put in my years, like, yeah. But it is surreal. It is, because, dog, DC, we didn't have, there was no rappers, there was no nothing to even like, yo, like, he's relatable, like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like a lone wolf, you know what I'm saying? So just to see how like legends and peers have embraced me throughout the years, that's always something that keep me on the track. Like,
yeah, I love that. Now, you said the undership was like the first thing that happened. Is there anything else that you can think of where you're just like, man, this industry is like,
Lotus Flower Bomb release, iHeart premiere, and I'm like, you know, I know the levity of it, like they're playing every hour on the album, and I heard it, and my voice was pitched up, like, let me rap to you real quick, like, and I was like, you mean the song that I've had in the tuck for a year, that everybody's okay to mix master, and I'm like sounding like I'm like all over the country. I'm like, man, somebody messed that up bad, and that was a second big blow to me. Like, it worked out because the song's like quadruple platinum now or something. But like, to know that I don't even have the autonomy over how the world can hear me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of messed with me a little bit too.
So wait, you didn't know that until you heard it
on the radio? Yeah.
Oh my God!
I mean, sometimes when you're new, I was new in that building. Sometimes they think they know what's best. I mean, we fixed it, but it was still like, whoa. Like,
yeah.
You know, people was like, yo, I heard your new song. Why you sound like that? Like you feel me? Then it's like, yo, like, you know. But,
how long was it wrong?
I don't even remember. Luckily, nobody was like saying, like, it was just, they still liked the song or whatever.
Yeah.
But I knew, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that actually happened to me again on another album. Like, it went out a certain way that we didn't discuss, but I was just more like, here we go again.
Does that still happen?
No,
now?
They're too scared.
Oh.
I'm far too crazy. I'm far too thought off. They won't do that. They are terrified, and rightfully so. Right. I'm a changed man though, but you know, my past ways, they probably just don't want that.
Wow, I didn't even. That's what I'm saying. You always hear
that was a joke though. Yeah, I think I got to do that now because that people be like,
oh, no, yeah.
He's abusing his label mates. He's like, bro. I'm just trying to cover everything because these interviews are like the past couple ones have like they don't take sarcasm well. They don't.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be clear. Like, they should be like a sign, like sarcasm. You know what I'm saying?
Wale is joking.
like a little cartoon, like sarcastic.
Do you wish you? So, former athlete. Most athletes like to play the game, the sport. They might do practice because they have to, but they don't enjoy the media. Do you wish you could do just the rap part and not have to do the other part?
Sometimes media is like, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? Or even when some like, I could even like do like, like if the conversation, I could even get with like somebody who don't like Anthony Fantano, who don't have I've never heard him say nothing nice about music. Like,
Right.
I would even sit and just, if you know what I'm saying, like that's media. But I think the media that disturbs me is like the clickbaity stuff.
Yeah.
And like
the whole gotcha.
Yeah, and when we
Or reframing your statement.
Yes.
And cutting out the beginning and the end.
Yeah, that I can do without. But it's also like, you know, like I believe in like having nice conversations and interviews and being charismatic, like, and like answering questions, you know.
Yeah.
And I think there's a big chunk of society that's not, we're not used to that no more. Like we're used to like the bland answers and like not no like, you know, the robot, like, you know what I'm saying. And so sometimes like when I interview and I'm too honest, people are like, it's like a jump scare, like,
and then you just got to pull back.
Yeah,
it's like the Jaguars thing. Did you see the Jaguars press conference where the black lady was like, you know, basically good job to the coach of the Jags, and it became this whole thing, and it was like, bro, we didn't know you weren't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But most people who are not journalists just thought it was a genuine moment, and I think that's kind of what you're speaking of. Is like most athletes say the same. They get asked the same question, they have the same answer, and it just gets
and also
boring.
After a while you can tell like if somebody then it doesn't care,
right?
So it's like, if you don't care about this interview, why are we doing it? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So like, you know, the ones like, so what's it like working with Odell? Odell, that's his Odell, right? Yeah, I love the song. Yes, what's it like? You know, like, bro, don't ask me what it's like.
Right.
Don't ask artists what it's like to work with nobody.
Right.
Nobody knows. We email it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no Quincy Jones stuff going on like as much as y'all like to think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, like when they not engaged, it's just like, what we doing?
Right.
Or when they say something crazy, like I just be like,
you know what it is.
Yeah.
It wasn't a direct compliment to me, but I'm going to take it as one because I didn't want to create no gotcha podcast because I don't want to be gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't want you to have a trick question up your sleeve. Now you throw me up on the ground. I'm on Shade Room.
Yeah.
You can't get it down. I'm like, bro, that's not even what I said. And you can never clear it up.
Yeah.
Once it's out there.
That shit could travel 10 times.
Bro, and it's be like, bro, that ain't even what I was talking about.
That wasn't what I meant, too. Like, that wasn't what I meant. Do you guys have friends? Do you guys know how, like, fluctuating voices, the emphasis on the wrong syllable? Like,
I always say that.
Yo, y'all don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know. Okay. Also, let's blame the DC shit. Y'all don't understand my lingo or whatever. I don't know.
So let me ask you this. I asked my friends this. I've actually never asked this question to anybody on this podcast. Everything goes well for you, I mean, in the best way possible, in the next 5 to 7 years of your career. And it could be anything, rap or not rap, whatever. What do you think that looks like?
Me and my team just like kicking into another gear, like, you know what I mean, like, and showing like different parts of my artistry that like.
What have we not seen yet?
I mean, just like film stuff, like I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
I got film stuff. You want to act?
Yeah, we can talk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to put you on the spot.
Nah, for real, we can talk. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna do some more with that.
Because I know you've already acted.
Yeah. So, and just like, bro.
And
like,
I want to be clear. I wasn't trying to push up on you and get no angle.
What?
I'm just saying, you know, I don't want to be like.
I mean, no, but nigga, I could be like, yo, you got a script,
right?
like you feel me? Niggas be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm all about what makes sense. But,
yeah.
Like, you know, that's the goal for like for us to all be like, you know, in that phase, like, you know, I might like really get back into my like artist discovery and like signing what I think can, like, you know, could be successful. Yeah, and doing a lot in sports, like
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, doing a lot in sports.
Because you were also like a pioneer. You had Wale Mania. I know you just stopped the last one, but like, to me,
I don't know, man. That might be something else we can talk about though.
Okay. You might come back?
I mean, maybe it just.
It was such a perfect blend of culture and wrestling.
Yeah, juice versus the squeeze. That's
Let me
all.
tell you what, Wale, I ain't gonna hold you. My first WrestleMania that I got to go, it was the place I felt most comfortable because it was like, okay, the black people here, the rappers are here, and the wrestlers, I mean the WWE superstars, I'm supposed to call them wrestlers, they felt, I saw them at different events over the weekend, and there was a difference in how comfortable they felt at Wale Mania versus like the official events.
And that's why I really like that's why it was rooted in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was like I'm with my homeboy versus like I'm a WWE superstar. I'm gonna say the thing and do the thing.
It's just the beauty of it.
Yeah, it's like playing spades.
Yeah, like and
that's what it felt like.
It's like a reunion, no matter what company you work for or whatever. Like. There's a couple journalists in there.
Yeah, like the last one, Naomi was so comfortable she almost broke character.
Yeah.
Because she had to like snap back and like, snap. Because it was like.
Naomi always, her and her husband always turn them joints up. But
yeah.
I mean, the fans are kind of getting me to think about it, but.
I want to join in.
It's just
it was my thing I was looking forward to outside of WrestleMania. It was the next event that I wanted. I'm talking about including SmackDown and Raw. It was like.
How many months is that into April, right?
Yeah, we got time. We got time. We got to
know.
Make a call. I hit Triple H. I don't know Triple H.
Kaz
I'm sure Kaz will be down.
We're going to see.
Both Kaz's. You see Kaz, New York Kaz.
Yeah.
But no, I think like, I grew up on wrestling, and then it never was not cool to me, but it felt like it fell out of like being super cool. But you were like, if Wale's cool with it, maybe I could be cool with it too. And I just think you're a unicorn in that space. I've seen other people do similar things, but to me it was like Wale you were kind of like bridging the two worlds of like culture and wrestling.
And it kind of, and then it started, Westside Gun too, like he's definitely like,
Oh yes. I heard about that as well.
It's just, things get tricky when, like, you got the guy with no Grammys or the guy with the Grammys.
Right.
I mean, thanks for all you done, but we need the guy with Grammys to do this thing. So it's like, I get it, it's business, but it's like now the job has become a little bit harder because certain things is happening. So.
Yeah, it's also got so much bigger. Yeah. Like it's something that I watched even when I couldn't go. Like I would just follow it on Twitter and see people being there. But being there in the room, I was like, this is. I'd never seen a battle rap before in real life. I was
that was a great addition.
It was fantastic. Yeah. I was like, you wouldn't think battle rappers like wrestling.
Oh yeah, this is a good little pitch for us to do it again.
Man, this is just personal. I got your ear right now.
But it's just like I see how hard both Kaz's work.
Yeah,
and I see how hard, like how much I got to do to make sure everybody's good.
Yeah.
Who's available? Who can be on the flyer? Who can it's just a lot, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like sometimes, I think WWE held a similar event at their time, that like the same night or around the same night.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, it's probably gonna be like harder to get, because now they're kind of doing their own version of this now. So again. It's just the juice got to be worth the squeeze. I love doing it for the fans. But it's like Kaz got to get paid. Kaz got to get paid. Like you know what I'm saying?
Just saying that twice, but it means two different things.
But all they got to, you know what I'm saying? It's just because it's like so much work.
For sure. It's a production.
I got to lock down. I'm like focused on that when I'm doing it.
Yeah, you got talent. You got like all that type of stuff. And you're dealing with you're dealing with A-list celebrities.
A-list celebrities.
Including yourself.
Yep. And A-list rappers. Too,
and A-list rappers.
And then the ones that's trying to get that, like it's a lot.
Yeah, I ran into Austin just in the lobby. People dapping them up. The way they treat the wrestlers there was like, it was dope. Yeah, it was dope. So, what other part of sports would you get into? Because I know you obviously follow sports.
Like football for sure. I want to do stuff with 7-on-7. My man Torrey Smith, he got a good program in Maryland.
Oh yeah, Ravens legend.
I just want to see like how I can contribute to the scene out there. Me and Javon Daniels been talking about some ideas.
Okay.
Just to getting on the football camps and like stuff like that. I talked to Bryce Young about it. Track. I got a passion for track and field.
Oh, it's amazing.
I got some ideas of getting track to feel more like big fight fields, like for track and field.
This is brilliant.
But again, I got to get in front of the right people.
Yeah.
I got to get like some Grammys for them to take me in. So, like I said,
we were talking. I was talking about that, not specifically, but the idea of Oscars, Golden Globes, Grammys with my homegirl Angel. And, you often hear black people be like, we got to do our own stuff and we got to treat it like that, which is true. I don't disagree with that. However, what we were talking about is like the Oscars, Grammys, Tonys, and Emmys, and Golden Globes, there is a certain currency in the industry where when you achieve those things, your money goes up.
Yes.
The conversations are different. So like
different.
there's a certain value that comes with that. It's not just like wanting it to want it.
Yeah, it's never. My only wanting is just really for DC. Like, you know what I'm saying? D&D,
Yeah.
like and like to know my hard work is my hard work. But yeah,
And it's the top of the top. Unfortunately,
it's what comes with it. You want to know that these songs that you wrote on your phone, like looking into the stars, having wine. Like, you want to know like those moments that you had where you felt like you was singing from something higher than you. You want to know that those things translated at the highest level.
Yeah.
And it's a tricky game because, like, you know, I ain't never been no media darling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's also part of it.
Those things can change your whole thing. And I'm not even talking about monetary. It's just like people gonna believe in your ideas more.
For
sure.
You know
what I'm saying? It's hard for me to get people to believe in all my ideas because some of them are so ambitious, but Everything a Lot album was very ambitious. So
yeah, I think you delivered.
You know,
I think you, and that's just not me. Like, Twitter is not forgiving.
I don't even know what it is anymore.
It is the dark part that Mufasa was pointing to.
Yeah.
You remember World Star comments? Where it's like, dog, just don't.
Yeah.
It's Twitter is World Star. Like, there is no love. There's no sun. There's no joy.
The sun does not come out in the
No, it's just like post-apocalyptic. The sun has exploded. Zombies roam the earth.
A random person with 70K followers from like Berlin. That's like that's assessing black issues, like,
for sure
online.
But
like,
even all that being true, your album was pretty much universally praised amongst the wasteland that remains. It was like through the sun-scorched skies. It was like that Everything a Lot album good, though. Niggas is dumb. You're fat and ugly. 50-50 dates. Well, they got a good album, though. Like, that's what it felt like for a few little weeks.
Yeah.
It was like the sun cracked the sky before the robots took over.
It was.
We was in the Matrix, and not the computer part, the like Zion part.
The real people came back for a little bit.
Exactly.
Little quick human family reunion, and then back to the box.
Yeah. So I think it's such an achievement in today's age. And I don't want to diminish the media thing, because I too want the upper echelon. I want it all. I want Grammys, NAACP, BET. I want my culture and the industry.
Yes.
But I think people got to understand the reason artists want the industry is because it is access.
Yeah.
It is access to doors. Even without the money, it's like a fob to have a different meeting if you achieve that goal.
Absolutely.
Do you think if you get it, do you think internally it will make you feel different, or do you think it will just be the access?
I think I internally feel different, especially knowing that I did it with it rooted, like super rooted in black music too.
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
So knowing that's like part of it, like I feel different for sure.
I truly believe that, and I appreciate that. And if you never get it, I want you to know, from me and black culture, you are truly appreciated for your artistry, for your consistency, for your longevity, for your skill, passion. I mean, you that nigga, Wale.
Thanks, man.
I had to tell you,
Thank you.
face to face. I don't know when I'll see you again. Maybe Wale Mania, maybe WrestleMania, because you still might be there.
Might be on set.
Or on set. I ain't want to push too hard. I want to be a friend. But like, if I never had a chance to tell you, you mean a lot to me and to a lot of people, and I hope you get what you deserve.
Thank you.
Because you are, and even coming on this podcast, for me, it's like you're lending me your credibility. Like, the people who booked this for me, if you don't think this episode going to the top, we're like, look who we got. Because it's like, but this is like getting a feature on my podcast.
Right.
Like, you get a feature on the big.
I'm probably gonna get in trouble with a lot of podcasts now.
Hey man, he's busy now.
This is label mandated, man. I don't know this.
Label mandated,
I don't know who this nigga is.
But when they told me Wale was coming, I was like, nigga. And I ain't say nigga this much on this podcast yet, but you making me feel comfortable at my own play.
But I like what you do. I see what you do, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like take one to know one. I just know. I can see. You know what I'm saying? So I like what you do, and I like what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
But it do feel like a safer place than some places.
It is absolutely a safer place. I'm just not about that. Yeah. To me, it ain't worth that. Because I might not be doing this podcast in a year or two. Yeah. I do want to. iHeart. I do want to. But if I ain't, I'm still going to be running to you 3 years from now.
Yeah.
And I never want to run into you and be like, now, nigga, you know you did me wrong. Yeah. I don't want to do that.
But I think
can't fight.
I don't think people care no more if they doing that to people.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think
I agree with you. I do though.
Yeah.
I've been like this before this. I just
like the trickery stuff. I can't do it either.
I can't
I don't even care if I don't like somebody. Yeah.
I'd rather not get no views, but I didn't do you no wrong, and you hit me up in 6 months and be like, Kev, what's up with this? And that's my win. Not like, we got 1 million views off this thing where I trick Wale. Yeah. Man, watch out. I was listening to you
watch
on
out,
Friday.
man.
Watch out. Anyway, y'all listen to Everything Is a Lot, streaming everywhere. Before we let you go, Wale, anything else you want to talk about? Pub, say. While we got the ears of the people.
Man, I mean, Everything's a Lot. Keep streaming it because I know y'all be at work and y'all got a lot of stuff to do, but just keep streaming. Just keep streaming because I'm trying to do something. One of the things that they said was impossible in like the next 10 months. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Listen to Everything Is a Lot, y'all. It is an amazing album. No cap, as the cool kids say. I've been Kev on Stage. This is Wale. Not my best moment. We'll see you guys next week.